Well, we are here in Oakville, and if you got gold, if you got silver, these two, they want it. Right here in Oakville, we got the Cash Kid and the Cash Man.
Oakville, baby. Oh, yeah.
Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, 7:18. Morning, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Morning, Bob and Annette. We have here, you know what? Everybody knows this face. Really. And he's passing it on to the next generation. We have a celebrity here.
Good morning.
We have here Oliver, the Cash Man and the Cash Kid. We're here to educate all the viewers out there about, usually with people, when they see you on TV, they always say, okay, this is the gold man, but not necessarily.
Right. That's what people think of me for the past 45 years. They've been coming to me and bringing tons and tons of gold to Toronto and now to Oakville, our new location here. And the truth is we buy so many different items other than gold that it's a great idea to put it out. This is what we bought in Oakville this week, and it's just a sampling. Jonas, Cash Kid, has been buying this stuff, and he'll give you an idea this morning, as well as me, of all the items that we buy besides gold.
Okay, so it's not just about the jewelry.
It's not, and every single day people come in and they ask, what else do you buy? Because they think it's just gold jewelry, but it's so much more than that. There's silver jewelry, silver coins, silver bars, gold bars, antiques, watches, diamonds, name brand jewelry, flatware. It's literally everything. We even buy gold teeth.
Yeah, I can't believe that, because I asked you, what's the oddest thing you get? And really?
Yeah, people think it's odd, but I love it. I love when someone comes in with a gold tooth because they don't realize it's got gold, it's got platinum, it's got silver, it's got palladium in it. There's so much value to a gold tooth, and people sometimes are embarrassed to bring it in, but don't be. We'll pay you good money for it.
And don't worry about the markets?
Right. Bring it when you need some money or you feel it's time to sell or you want to come and meet Cash Man or Cash Kid. That's the time to come in. Don't wait for the market. Don't go by the market. The market is the market. Nobody has any control over that. So just do it when you feel you want to do it, when you want to pick up some cash.
And you're actually going to give away cash, too.
Yes, this morning. That's this $1,000 in my pocket. 10 $100 bills to the lucky person this morning is going to win it. Somebody at somebody who's phoning into CHTV.
All right, we're going to continue right here as we go back to you, Bob and Annette.
Half my skeleton is unobtainium. I should cash them in.
Unobtainium?
Yeah. Oh, man, it's cold.
Well, we have the Cash Kid and the Cash Man right here all morning long. Next up, we're going to talk about gold. It's not only its value, but also its worth and how you can bring it to them. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Start panicking, turn into a mannequin. Take a breath now, begin again. Open your eyes, please. Turn your smile on. Realign with.
Back to Lori and her friends.
Hi, Lori.
Yeah, you know what? We have a giveaway too, Bob and Annette.
I know.
Yes, a big one.
Yeah.
The Cash Man here is going to give away money.
$1,000. 10 $100 bills. Phone in.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the giveaway. It's going to happen a little later on, but what we want to show the viewers very quickly, we're going to talk about gold. See this little gold box right over there? Just that little? That's worth how much?
$1,400.
Wow.
So what you've got here is you choose between the $1,400 or a 1 ounce bar of gold. So you choose. Which would you like, Lori?
This
The
one.
cash,
Yeah.
Well, that's what Jonas is going to explain to you about so many different kinds of gold that you can bring in anything you want and we will buy it. There's so many different variations, and to have it explained to you will sure help you.
Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about some of the gold that you also get gold from all over the world, yes?
We get gold from everywhere. So I had one customer, she had traveled a lot, so she brought us gold from all different countries. So for instance, she had one gold bracelet that was 8 carat, and this comes from Germany. So what it is it's 33% gold, right? Then she had traveled to Britain, so she had some British gold, which is 9 carat, and this is 37.5% purity. And she had all kinds of different stuff. She had Egyptian gold, right? So this is 18 carat, which is 75% purity. So we do buy everything. There's all kinds of different carats of gold. And what happens is we buy it, and we have it melted down and refined into pure gold. So it comes in the form of either a bar or a coin, but either way, this is 24 karat, 99.9% pure gold.
But what
Or
if
you
you
can
have
get-
gold that has some diamonds or some sort of stone on it?
Yes, very good, Laurie. People bring in lots and lots and lots of stuff that has either cubic zirconium or diamonds. And of course, if it's cubic, we can't pay you. But diamonds, we do pay you extra. Or rubies or sapphires or emeralds. You can see a lot of this stuff was brought in this week. Garnets. There's tons of stones that we can use and that we will pay you for. You bring it into Oakville to Jonas, and he'll buy any kind of stone that you bring, as well as the gold itself.
And also the market. Does it stay consistent when it comes to selling your gold?
No, it fluctuates, but we always tell our customers, come now. It's high. Don't wait for it to get higher. It's already doing so well. $1,400 for 1 ounce. Bring it in.
Okay, so next up what we're going to do is that we're going to talk about silver and sterling silver. Coming up right here with the Cash Man and the Cash Kid.
Yeah.
Oakville, baby.
Here we go, Jackie. And now we have them right here in Oakville. We're talking about the Cash Man and the Cash Kid. Okay, so coming up, we're going to talk about silver, sterling silver. If you got some coins lying around, Cash Kid, tell us what the value would be.
So this is $1 Canadian, and people don't realize this can be worth up to $13 each. This is one silver American dollar, and this can be worth up to $16.50 each one.
We're going to explain more coming up. We are here in Oakville.
Oh, yeah.
Must have, or if you know of someone, probably a lot of people actually have this lying around at home. We're talking about the coins. A lot of people don't realize, Jonas, that it's worth more than what they see.
Exactly. People think to themselves, I'm not going to bring in $1. What does he want with this? But it's actually worth good money. And depending on which country it came from and what year it was made, they all have different percentages of silver. So for instance, this 1967 quarter has 50% silver. But it's a quarter, but it's actually worth $2, right? So then you can...
And people would think it's only a quarter, 25 cents.
People actually spend them, not realizing that it has silver value. So people can be at home with tons of this stuff, not realizing they're sitting on hundreds or even thousands of dollars worth of silver. And I mean, it ranges from 50% to 80% to 90%, and then you even have the pure silver coins, right? This is 99% silver. It's 1 ounce, which is worth $22, and it ranges all the way up to a 100-ounce bar, which is worth, of course, $2,200.
And someone actually came in with this.
Yes, someone came in with this last week, and it's good money. They don't realize, but it's very good money.
Well, what about your dad?
Someone came in this week with 140 of these. They're 1 ounce bars, and his sister passed away, unfortunately, and he got rid of them because what's he going to do with them? And of course, it turned into $3,000. So he did well on this as an inheritance, and he cashed in these bars that are useless to him. But also, you have to realize that it's not only the silver value, it is also the Tiffany value. For example, we buy Tiffany items that are solid sterling. This is sterling silver necklace from Tiffany's, and the sterling may only be about $50 or $60, but we pay $200 for it. A bangle like this may also have about $50 or $60 worth of sterling, but we'll pay also $200 for a bangle like this because it is Tiffany and Company.
We're going to actually continue with the sterling silver and silver right here in Oakville, Bob and Annette. And we also want the viewers to hang on because next up, in the next segment, we're going to give away, actually, the Cash Man and the Cash Kid. We're going to give away $1,000 in cash.
$100 bills, 10 of them. Phone in. Oh, yeah.
Heard that before, I think.
Hey.
So $1,000 in cash in a little bit, and this trip too. How do we do it?
Yeah.
So do you see the money that the Cash Man is holding up? That could be yours. Right here in Oakville, we're going to talk more with the Cash Man and the Cash Kid. Cash could be yours. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, back to Laurie and Oliver's Jewelers.
And we're going to give away, actually, the Cash Man and the
Are you
Cash
serious
Kid
about
right
this?
here in Oakville. They're going to give away $1,000 to a lucky viewer, $1,000 in cash. You know what? Usually when they think of you and think of you, Cash Kid, they think, okay, it's just about giving away jewelry. But flatware?
Yeah, and you know what? This is something a lot of people are sitting on at home and don't realize it's big money. You can have a 12-place setting of flatware, silverware. It could be worth a couple $1,000. You can have tea sets. You can have these trays. The bigger trays trade for $2,000, $3,000 sometimes. So, you know, candlestick holders, all that type of stuff. Everyone's got it lying around, but not everyone realizes it's good money. Come bring it in.
Yeah, something you wouldn't think something like a candlestick holder could be worth some money.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they have it just lying around. Okay, let's talk about also some of the jewelry that you have here. Watches.
Watches are very, very large because everybody has a watch. So a lot of people bring in watches. The main brands that we buy, of course, are Rolex, as you see, of course, Cashman himself wears a Rolex. Cash Kid wears a Rolex. These are the most popular, and we get these a couple, 2, 3 a day. It's very, very popular. However, there are so many other brands, such as Cartier. Cartier is a very, very popular watch, and people have a lot of them lying around from the old days, too, from the 80s and 90s, that they're not wearing. It may even have a leather band. This is a Panerai watch that has a leather band. Bring it into us because you never know. The value could be very, very high. It could be as much as 50 or 60% of retail.
Even a rubber band.
Yes, even a rubber band is good. This one happens to be IWC, which is an international watch company, Schaffhausen, and all the people from Eastern Europe are very familiar with this brand. Some of the old ones from the 50s and 60s, bring them in. They're worth a lot of money. Now, as a matter of fact, the old days, the 40s and 50s, was this little tiny face. You all remember this. And your mother had one, your grandmother. Well, they're still lying around. Millions of them are lying around in people's homes. Bring them in because this happens to be gold, and we would melt down the gold, which would be a few $100. So you could have a heavy one, a light one, a ladies, a men's, whatever they are, bring them in because they have a cash value, even though they may not be a big name.
And you know what? If you still like your watch and you still use your watch, you can bring it in to get a loan against it. We hold it as collateral for up to a year. You get it back whenever you want. So some people still wear their watch. They don't want to get rid of it, but they need some short-term cash. Bring it in, we'll lend you money against it.
We'll do that on any item, by the way. It doesn't matter what you bring. All the stuff we've talked about this morning and the stuff you see on the table that people have brought us in Oakville here, we will do the same thing. We'll loan you money against your jewelry. You leave it with us for collateral. When you pay it back, you get back your jewelry. So it's great. You don't lose it. You still own the jewelry.
But now you're going to give away money.
Now I'm giving away the $1,000. Yes, please, fast. Can you give this away? It's burning a hole in my pocket.
All right, Bob and Annette, that's your cue. Okay, so we're going to continue right here in Oakville, where the Cash Man and the Cash Kid are here. It is also about brand names as well, right?
We love brand name jewelry. We get so excited when someone brings in a Tiffany piece of jewelry, a Cartier piece of jewelry, Chopard, David Yurman. We love this stuff, and we honestly tend to overpay when it comes in because we just want to get it. We'll pay whatever it takes. So, for instance, something like this, which is a beautiful diamond Chopard necklace, you know, it might be worth $200 or $300 gold and diamond value, but we'll pay $1,500. We'll pay $2,000. We love this stuff.
Yeah, I get excited. I get most excited, and Jonas knows that. So whenever he sees even Tiffany, silver even, I get extremely excited and pay way, way too much. But we resell that, so it's not like we scrap it.
And you used to be a designer at one point.
That's correct. And I was going to show you one ring that I sold a customer in 1982. I designed and manufactured this ring while I was in Yorkville with a beautiful ruby and a beautiful emerald. And you can see it's an 80s design. Nonetheless, she came in this week, and I bought it from her. And I gave her extra again because it's an Oliver piece. It's actually signed inside. Oliver. So this becomes very collectible, like Tiffany and Cartier and David Yurman and all those names. Oliver is a name too, and we think it's getting up there where it might be one day as big as Tiffany.
Or Cartier.
Ooh, you never know. Or Cartier.
There we go.
You never know where it's going to end.
Yes. And antiques as well. Don't forget about your antiques.
We buy a lot of antiques and we pay premiums for them. You know, there's a lot of pieces like brooches and like pendants and like black onyx and diamond type. We even buy antique boxes. This is a ring box.
This is really interesting. You know what? A lot of people, they would just have this lying around at home or throw it out.
Most people would throw this out. It's actually a Burke sterling box. Would have a $20, $30 sterling value, but we pay $100 or $200 for all of these Burke's boxes. Wow. So any boxes you have at home, I mean, even a little one like this or one like this that has no name, it's British hallmarked, and this one is worth about $400 or $500. Just a little simple box. One might be worth about 1,000, such as this, because it has all the engraving and so on the outside. So don't throw anything out. Always bring it to us. We will tell you right away what it is, because we're professionals and been doing it for so long. Even Jonas has been doing it since he was like 10 years old.
Yeah,
So.
well, actually, I thought since you were born, really, right?
Well, that's what he tells me.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to continue. Coming up, we're here in Oakville as we go back to you, Bob and Annette.
Oh.
We are here in Oakville with the Cash Man and the Cash Kid, and wow, this is a great workout. Seriously, 8 pounds. This is so heavy, but this is a solid.
Sterling silver.
Right. And how much is something like this worth, Jonah?
$2,200.
And if it was gold?
Gold, $140,000.
Wow. Okay, so we want everybody to come down here, even when it comes to bringing.
Colors.
Yeah.
Colors. You know, don't forget your colored stones. You have a lot of it at home. You don't know what it is, especially if you inherited it. Bring it to us, because here you have a beautiful tanzanite, beautiful aquamarine, whatever colors they are, bring it to us. We will evaluate it and pay you the fair market value on the stone value, the ruby, emerald, sapphire, whatever. Now, engagement and wedding bands are the most common item. That's what we get most of. People break up from their engagements or from their weddings. They bring us that because they don't want it anymore. You must get rid of your old engagement ring or wedding band in order to find a new spouse or a new partner, because the old one doesn't want you to have the jewelry from an ex-relationship.
That's just tacky.
Well, yeah, that's tacky, and if you don't do it, you won't find somebody new. So you must get rid of this. You know, we have a vested interest, but it's not that. Honestly, you must get rid of it, even if you throw it in the garbage, or some people throw it in the lake. You must get rid of your ex's stuff if you want somebody new.
The laws of karma, according to you.
Yes, because people have found new spouses, and they've attributed it to them selling their engagement ring or wedding band to us. So we know for sure that it happens to be a fact, because we have testimonials.
And sometimes you don't know what's also laying around in your home. Like, you know, we were just talking about this earlier, Jonas.
Yeah, it could be anything. I mean, you look at it, it looks like just a couple little pieces of gold, and you think, what am I going to get for it? This happens to be, in fact, worth $439, and it's really just a couple pieces that you had lying around. Some of your stuff might be broken. You might have an earring that doesn't have a match.
So it doesn't have to be in great condition.
No, whatever it is, bring it. And if you're unsure of what it is, bring it. We'll educate you. We'll let you know what it is.
And it could be flatware.
And flatware, don't forget, could be $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 sometimes for a set of flatware with a sterling value, a high value on sterling silver. So don't leave it at home. You're not going to use it. Nobody uses sterling anymore, flatware.
And you don't have to go all the way to Toronto. You guys are all here right now in Oakville.
Yes, we've been in Oakville for a few weeks now, and we love Oakville. As Jonas says,
Oakville, baby.
oh, yeah.
Annette?